figure something out. So excuse me. All right, we can go now, which I am glad that we can. That only took 8 minutes. So I did promise I'd do a roster showcase. So we're gonna first go into my custom teams. I do have an Atlanta Thrashers team. You all recognize Kovalchuk, Haitley, and Lettinen. That was a fun experiment. But this is my favorite experiment. So, oh, it won't show me my superpower players. We'll kind of go through the team as we kind of play. But, first off, I'm only allowed to play goalie. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to play a harder team. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to wear. We'll wear the away jersey. I'm sorry, I like it too much. You'll see Tommy Williams up there. And then I have to play, unfortunately, against not the all-time alumni. That would be blasphemous. The Alumni Association. So we have some options here. And there's a team I do want to play against. It's not the Capitals. It's not the Capitals. We're not doing that today. Where are you? You have the Deeks alumni, which I love. Let me think here. Who do I want to play? Why is Mike Gartner on every team known to man? I think it's only befitting, though, that we do one of the Capitals' first wins expected, and we're going to play the Minnesota North Stars. So, for anyone that doesn't know me, I love the North Stars. Not my favorite expansion team of all time. Anyone that knows me, other than the Capitals, I'm a big Golden Seals fan. But we're going to give them their home jersey for this one, since they can't be wearing white. And what we're going to do is we're going to just play this out and see how well it goes. So I'm going to have to up the difficulty because I am playing goalie and this is trying to be realistic. So you're going to see me lose a lot. In fact, I will probably lose every game that I play. And when I say every one, I mean it's probably going to be every one. So get ready for that. If I do somehow actually, though, we're going to do Superstar for this one. I should probably just do it here. Yep, we're good. Period length, 5 minutes, just so this game goes by. I don't want it to go by too quick, but I also don't want it to go by too slow. So we're going to do 5 minutes. And I will be playing goalie. Uh-oh. Did I do it wrong? Oh, well, if I did, we're just going to get a chance to showcase this team and watch Larry Murphy kill my players. Which is very fun. Nope, I think I did it right. Oh my god, okay, I am Ron Lowe. I am him. So let's just flex the muscles first here. Okay, we're ready. Ooh, that was close, that was close, that was close. Come on, Denny Dupere. Yep, it's Moans, Williams. Tommy Williams is just a absolute legend. I think he had the most points on the Capitals that year, followed by Yvon LeBray. Doug Moens was another great player, just delivering that hard-hitting Capitals aggressive culture that dominated the early years, and they can't get a shot off. Can they? What the heck? And I'm forced to play as a standing goaltender because that was the style at the time, right? In the 70s, they still didn't adopt the butterfly, which is really cool in my opinion, just to watch my goalies play. Who has the puck? Gilbertson. Stan Gilbertson took a shot. Denny Dupere. Dupere finding Malach. And he's in net. Oh, Gilles Malach. For anyone who doesn't know, Gilles Malach has one of the weirdest runs as a... Brian Bellows. Brian Bellows! That's not how I want to go out, but... Oh, and he's gone. Salute. So, yeah. Oh, Dennis Marouk was another good player, but Gilles Malach, French Canadian guy from all around the league. I think he was in Oakland for the start of his career, then went to the Cleveland Barons. So yeah, they were a team for a bit, and then the Minnesota North Stars and Pittsburgh Penguins. Ooh, gotta get back. My team saved me from my stupidity. Oh, they cleared it. Yippee. Mike Bloom, another player on its team. He didn't have much of an impact. Like I said, the guys who had an impact are going to be Denny Dupere, Tommy Williams. Stan Gilbertson might be able to be thrown in there, but it's going to be Denny Dupere, Yvon LeBray. Ace Bailey should be on this team as well. And I'll look at the roster after this period's done to confirm my suspicions that I did make an Ace Bailey. I hope I did, because Ace Bailey was something else. During one practice in particular, I love telling the story just because it's so funny. There was a bet made that a player would miss all of his shots and wouldn't score a single goal in practice. So Ace Bailey made it his mission that did not happen. And the bet was with Anderson. So Anderson had the chance to get a goal, and Ace Bailey refused to pass, shooting the puck and scoring. But Ace Bailey was something kind of like a practical jokester who just loved to have fun, and just a great locker room presence for a team that just wasn't seeing positive success on the ice. There's David Crisco. Chris Cow. Sorry, I didn't say that W over there. Shocked that's not icing. Another save. Yeah, it's not hard to stop these guys once you kind of know like what their plan is. But I think I know everyone advocates for the butterfly. I advocate actually for standing goaltending just because the nature of the game. I know it's weird, but like for very tall goaltenders, I'm going to use Ivan Fedotov as a great example. Ivan Fedotov would be an awesome goaltender if they taught him or trained him in stand-up goaltending and not butterfly. Oh, who's that? Yeah, I just earned some reward points apparently. Oh, it's Langevin who had like 2 block shots. Congratulations. You're worthless. Ooh, Doug Moens, what were you doing? What were you doing? Ron Malone. There's another guy that I think was really impactful. Denny Dupere. Yvon LeBray. There you go. That's a guy. LeBray. The people that I've known to have scored on this team, not historically, but in real life. Now, not historically in real life, but in this game, NHL 23. Nelson Pyatt, Yvonne Lebray, Ron Lalonde, and Denny Dupere. Probably the top 4 that I've seen score. Of course, I never run a franchise mode with these guys, but they probably get demolished. Which, it's really interesting. It's 2 goalies who kind of had subpar careers. I know Gilles Melange kind of turned his career around when he went over to the Pittsburgh Penguins because Pittsburgh was just so electric in the 80s and 90s. But, I think both these guys were kind of sitting in irrelevancy and not the best of the best. Oh, my God. Of course, one of the things that the Capitals were known for in 74-75 was a hard-hitting, aggressive group whose sole strategy was to get under your opponent's skin, because when you can't win games, you might as well get under your opponent's skin every now and then. So that was really fun about it. But, oh, let me pause the game. I said I would show you all the roster. Shots are 6-8. This game's been pretty even so far, and it feels very unlike an NHL game. Because obviously. So, some names that I want to point out. Tommy Williams, Ron Lalonde, and Denny Dupere are a really great line together. I want to point out Tommy Williams, who is the Capitals' top goal scorer, and Denny Dupere, who kind of came in and took over on that first line to help out. Some other people I like to note. Greg Jolly was the Capitals' first ever draft pick. We have Yvonne Lebray, who was the first ever retired number and superstar. In between them, we have Mike Blome, Stan Gilbertson, Doug Moens, Brad Stewart, Brett Lasuk. Not really big guys. Greg Smith, Mike Marson. Mike Marson was a force to be reckoned with on the ice. He could lay a mean hit. Nelson Pyatt was good when he was brought in. Ron Anderson did a little bit of work. David Christgau didn't come in until, I think, the 4th game of the season, and what he's known for is, number one, he ran into a skater and gave up a goal because of it, right? Allowed them to score on Ron Lowe, but what he's more known for is amazing play that he did with Tommy Williams and Denny Dupere. And it was a 3-way play, and I forget who it was with. Was it against the North Stars? It might have been against the North Stars, which that's pretty ironic. We have Jones, Jack Lynch, Lou Morrison, and that's it. And then as for the goalies, I'm playing Ron Lowe, and then we got Michael Bellhumer if I need to bring him in. That's only if I play abysmally. I'm going to bring him in. So that's a little bit about this team. We can view our opponent's lines. I'm just going to get you a feel. You probably know him at this point. Steve Payne, right? Mike Modano, probably the best-known North Star. Brian Bellows made a name for himself. Danny Grant, right? Blake Dunlop and Brent Ashton. Ashton was great in Quebec. Prentice Marouk, who was a Capital, had one of the biggest mustaches in the early 80s. Stu Gavin, Mark Napier, right? Kent Nilsson, and then Brian Propp was a great flyer. You had to love the guy. Obviously, we know their goalies. Gilles Melange, perennial traveler, 72 years in this game. He would be 75 now, or approaching it. And then we have Pete Lepresti. Pete Lepresti wore one of those generic goalie masks. He had no style. Then we have Craig Ludwig, Brad Maxwell. Gordy Roberts, not really well known. Neither was Craig Hartsburg, but they played their role. The most well-known guy is Larry Murphy. Come on. Who could forget Larry Murphy? And that smile just really sold it. And then Dave Langevin. So my lines, and I created these lines, so these are the lines that I have. put Dupaire, Lalonde, and Williams on the first line. Then Gilbertson, Pyatt, and Bloom, Anderson, Stewart, and Marson, and then Lassu, Kriskow, and Morrison. Kind of a mixture of the first and second parts. LeBray is probably our best player, followed by Doug Moans. We got Greg Smith, Jack Lynch, Greg Jolly, and Ron Jones. And then, of course, our goalies are Lowe and then Bellhoomer. So, yeah, game 0-0. Let's jump in. Now that I had that aside. Now let's dial in. Ooh, good pass. Scores. Ron Malone. What I say, Ron Malone is one of the top 4 goal scorers. I want to rewatch this. Tommy Williams, yep. I kind of figured he would assist. Let's rewatch this. Captain Ron Malone, Tom Williams, Ron Malone. Ron Malone says, nope. And Gilles Melange has no response. I mean, credit to Gilles Melange for even trying to stop that. That's a tall task to do. So I give Melange credit. Right, I got tangled up. Grant was holding me, and there was just too much traffic.
Now we'll see who can grab momentum.
So, I am not happy about that, but you know what? I played a good game so far. I'll take it. We just can't have these offsides constantly happening. Gotta be quick as a standing goaltender. That's one of the weirdest parts about being a standing goaltender is speed was kind of key, so some of the best standing goaltenders and, the status for being a standing goaltender is a lot different than for being a butterfly. Like, a butterfly goaltender shouldn't give up, a great butterfly goaltender shouldn't get more than 2 goals, like, on average. A GAA for a standing goaltender in the time of Ron Lowe probably is going to approach 3. They're just incredible, and if not 4 is probably like an average. So I'm expecting this game to be high scoring. If it isn't, good, really good, because I like a little bit of competition, just not excessive. I think when the NHL found a balance between the dead puck era and the all-out attack era, where they were scoring 5.5, 6.5 goals a game, and they really reduced those numbers and gave goalies more of a role and a chance. Oh yeah, come on, go and get it, go and get it. I think we really had to give him props for that. I want a goalie goal out here. Let's see if I can pull him from this net. Pulled him from this net. Let's get a goalie fight going. Who's better, Ron Lowe or Gilles Melange? Gilles Melange tries for the hit. Ron Lowe's going at him. Ron Lowe. Gilles Melange tangled up now. Ron Lowe takes a hit. He's punching. He's grabbing. He's got Gilles Melange on the ropes. Gets him in the face, and he takes him down. The outlaw does it. And Ron Lowe is kind of like an outlaw in a way, right? Like, when he got picked up, he wasn't really that good with the Caps. He was kind of mid on his other team, so unsportsmanlike. Hopefully that means that Gilles Melange is out of the game. Sadly, it won't, but hey, one can dream. That would mean 4-on-4 because I initiated it. Hopefully this gets us a goal. 4-on-4s have always been a good thing for this team. When I've run them in tests like this. Ooh. I've never played the North Stars against this team before. The beauty is a standing goaltender can take away a large amount of frame. That was a good shot from the far end, just on the outside, so credit, but you're not getting past Ron Lowe. 10 shots apiece. Both teams have 1 goal, so we weren't able to capitalize on my ability to draw Melange out of the net. Greg Jolly. Greg Jolly actually playing is crazy. Oh. That was so nerve-wracking. Come on, score. It's not that hard. You just got to get a goal. Come on, Doug Moans, Doug Moans. Oh my God. Pass the puck. Don't be afraid. Now some Pyatt. Come on. There you go. Over to Mike Marson. Good. Go with the hitting. Anderson. Nelson Pyatt. Come on, come on, come on. Get the puck out. Go, Anderson. Go. Good link pass to Pyatt. I mean, just get out of the zone, right? This is going to come down to probably like a shootout. I'm a standing goaltender. Good to take it away. So whenever they do shoot low, I'm allowed to do this. Otherwise, I have to play like a standing goaltender for the most part, which is really weird. There you go, boys. There you go, boys. Come on. Come on. Focus in. Focus in. I mean, we've been out-attacked, which is just kind of sad, but we can make up for those shortcomings. This might be a little bit of a short episode, I'm not sure. We might do one more game after this, but here's the first vote that I kind of want to do for you guys before I go and make a full-fledged 74-75 roster. Would you guys like to see a 5-game series between the 74-75 Capitals roster that I have here and the 74-75 Kansas City Scouts roster? And it would be like the Japan games. So, yeah, we can do something fun with that. And then, if you guys are really liking these teams, right, I can arrange for them to become like staples, and we can have a whole recreation of the 1974-75 NHL. I don't know how to do the draft class thing. I can make them. Oh, he scores! Don't he do that?
Now you get out in the clear, and if you're confident, you feel you're going to score every time. Look how smooth he was on that breakaway to put it away. Once he broke clear, he's got his head up, he reads the scene where the goalie is, and beats him with the shot.
That was a good goal, but it's the Kansas City Scout Series. If you guys want that, and it does well. Ooh. Excuse me.
We consider making a full-fledged NHL from 74-75. That would include teams like the Golden Seals. Oh my God.
Start anew.
I lost the puck.
I lost the puck. Where we were at the drop of the first puck.
But Yeah, we can talk about running a full 74-75 NHL and doing a franchise mode with that. You guys get to pick the team that I get to play as. So we have the Golden Seals. I think the North Stars will be in that. Scores! Long Monroe.
They never gave up on this, James. I mean, when the game's tied, there's a few moments it looks like it's slipping away.
Tommy Williams has 2 assists.
Stay at it.
Let's see
Eventually they
this.
get the chance.
Oh,
they make the play
I mean,
that puts
Milwaukee
them
is
ahead.
beat that. Like, Milwaukee has no choice but to try to reach for it.
But, we have the option of Golden Seals. I think the North Stars existed back then.
Trying to think. I don't think. Nope. Yeah, you have a power play. But teams I can definitely guarantee will be in it. We can play the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Flyers, the St. Louis Blues, the California Golden Seals, or some version of them. We can do Oakland, San Francisco Bay. Up to you guys. I'll name whatever you want, honestly, because they have way too many names. The Boston Bruins, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, the New York Rangers. What else we got? The Islanders would be in that, I think, too. No, wait, I don't think they were. The LA Kings, I know were at. The LA Kings, the Kansas City Scouts, the Washington Capitals. You can pick from the original 6, and then you can pick from Cap Scouts, Kings, Seals, Flyers, Penguins, Blues. I think I'm missing a team, but I'm like too dialed in to try and remember. But yeah, if that is what you guys want, once we finish up the Scouts Cap series, if that's something that's going to pop off, we will make that roster. We'll play a full franchise mode. Really has been kind of a shootout this game, though. So, oh. Way to float it. Come on, get that puck. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. But yeah, we will consider doing order of operations. We have this video that'll go out, and once this video goes out, we'll talk about doing, or you guys will vote upon whether you guys want interest in the Scouts Capitals series, which will be 5 games. I might even get a friend to come over and play it. And it'll swap between them being at home and me being at home. But besides that, once the Scouts Cap series kind of ends, we can get a gauge on, you know, if we want to see a full 1974-75 NHL kind of play out here. Offside. Embarrassing. Oops, sorry about that. Hit a button by accident. I'm definitely not playing as courageously as Ron Lowe did in some of his games. Anyone that knows Ron Lowe's play knows that he was very aggressive, hyper-aggressive. but we'll see how that works. Come on.
New game! They showed no frustration as they tried to claw their way back in. One shot, one rebound, whatever it is. Now they're tied.
That was just too good. Okay. Well. And by a former Capital, nonetheless. Come on, Lynch. Get to Marcin. Oh, tripping. Alright, well, we all saw that coming. Alright, we just need to find a way to win in 5 minutes. Get on side. Just really trying to kill time right now because I'd much rather losing overtime. This wasn't bad for having my team play at Superstar. Oh my god, my goalie's glitching out. Difficulty, and then they also play at it. Not on my watch. Get this puck clear. Go. Try to jam it home. Come on. Oh my god. Go. You got me so worried. Oh. I mean, if anyone saw that puck bounce off the front of the net. Okay, that was probably a bad pass out, but you know what? No regrets. Well, I was waiting to knock him off the puck. I don't want to speak too early, but I think this game will go beyond third period. Regarding some miracle happens here. Let me just... Yep, we're going beyond third period. Let's see this goal. Oh, I moved too far. Not bad though for a 3-3 game, right, in 1974-75. Obviously, I know these teams aren't 1974-75, both of them, only the Caps team is, but we're thinking about those standards. It's actually a really good performance. It's actually probably a very natural performance. Oh, I'm so angry at myself for that one. Ooh. Partially my team's fault for not capitalizing on opportunities, but partially my fault. I will take blame too. I did some things that I shouldn't have in my fundamentals.
He funnels that one in, James. He goes to stop it. He ends up putting it in his own net.
So, ooh. Overall, though, a really good game. Ooh. Yeah, guys, I think it's going to do it for this. Remember, right, we're going to do a vote on the channel. I'm going to post it. It's going to be about, Ron Malone had 2 goals. Nice. But it's going to be about the Scouts Cap Series, and we're going to do 5 games of that. You know, right, I want to hear some comments about that one. And, that was not a fun game for me. What was my save percent? I feel terrible. 800, okay. You know what? For 1974-75, I'll take it. But yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.